Hello, everyone. If you're there, I am here. I'm just famously very poorly prepared. So I'm just doing all of the admin stuff and posting in the Discord and doing all of that stuff and just generally having a good time. However, I'm just about to set a little stream goal. He lives! Hey Mike, how's it going? I've noticed I've had white, the true Easter miracle. Yeah, I went away for a few days and I've come back from my cave. All good. Why is it not letting me hit that stream goal? Okay. I'm having problems. Start goal? Okie dokie. Okay, I'm having an issue. Let me just refresh. But yes, the reason my camera isn't on is because I'm currently halfway through a peanut butter sandwich. So, yeah, there's that. But I hope you've all been well. You've all had a good time without me. You don't need me to have fun, guys. But it's great to see. Great to be back. You may or may not know there is a new puppy in the lives of the Ollie clan. So I'm sure he'll make an appearance at some point before he goes to bed. We're doing a bit of late night streaming now. In fact, I'm just going to change it up to the live screen and just turn off my video device. There we are. Then I can eat my peanut butter sandwich in peace. I will be making a new character today. I'm really enjoying ladder, and as somebody that has played Diablo 2 since launch, I don't think I ever made a ladder character until this ladder season. And even then I was about a month late. But it's really fun. So I'm going to call my guy Mace Man. Don't know if that gives away the build. But I figure it might be nice just to run around and bonk people and do whatever. Whoa, concurrent viewers is up. Hello if you're there. Say hello. I'm going to make you a deal. Sorry, I'm not deliberately being crap at talking. It's because I'm eating a peanut butter sandwich. Also, no jam today, so I couldn't have a PBJ. I realise Americans call it jelly. That's one of the few things that I'm actually okay with American vernacular. I feel like jam should be called jelly. I think jam is too similar to jelly to be distinctive in its own right. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you don't mind watching me eat whilst I game, because I haven't eaten today, I'm going to have a death stick. Then I'll put the face cam back on. Hey, Deputer, how you doing? And then we'll get into this. Yeah, I can't say hello, I'm busy killing raiders. Well, that could be any game. You could be playing Star Wars, you could be playing Elite Dangerous, you could be playing anything. You know what, let's jump into this game. I'm going to call it Ollie is best. You're more than welcome to jump in and hang out, okay. But I'm going to have my death stick and just have a look at my stash for a second.
Good day.
I should say, if you've got Diablo 2, you're more than welcome to join. Wow, 3-socket breastplate. I was keeping that as a base for something, and I can't remember what. Ralter Sol, I think I'm one. Oh, Jarith. I think I'm a Burr rune away from Enigma. I realise Burr is a high rune.
Wow.
I could just, like, slowly stack my guy here. Hang on, just withdraw some gold. I'm not worried about, like, hitting frames or anything like that this early on. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. And I want maces. Which is going to be a Kara. Right? Also, I accidentally hit the G key the other day. And forgot how terrible this game used to look. Like, I think the quality... Like, the hallmark of making a great remaster is to make it look like how we remembered it, not to make it look like it used to. Okay, paladin skills, don't care. I can have 2. Cool. I got 2 maces because I'm going to be dishing out double the bonks. Oh yeah, I should grab some pots. Boom. Let's grab that, let's grab that. Do I really not have enough gold? Spent 10 grand already. Boom. There we go. Let's do some of this. What kind of raiders are you killing? There we are. I'm about halfway through my death stick. We'll start in a second. Currently 7:45 PM. You can see my local time. But you can't see it if I do that. How's that? Ah, in this case, Fallout 4. Okay. Great game, Fallout. Fallout 4. I'm actually, and this will make sense when I turn my camera on, but I've actually just spent £150 on posters because I've had the great idea that the back wall of my office/studio should just be wallpapered in poster art. And I've ordered, like, you know, Warcraft artwork by Chris Metzen. I've ordered Middle-earth maps. I've just loads of stuff that's media that I have consumed throughout my life. So I'm looking forward to that as a bit of a project. Anyways, we're going to put this cash back. Get ready to go. And yeah, look, if you're here, there's absolutely no pressure to do that that chat thing. But I have set a chat goal, a super chat goal. If we get 10 super chats, we will play StarCraft 2 after Diablo. Haven't actually decided how long I'm going to play Diablo for. Diablo 2 4, I should say, not Diablo 4. I haven't decided how long I'm going to play yet, but you know, it's 7:45, so probably got a few hours in us at least. Right, that's done. Get a video on. Let's crack open the Pepsi Max. I'm really sorry about the mess behind me. I'm still in the process, believe it or not, of selling all of my Warhammer, so a lot of it is still on eBay. But let's do this. I should probably put that on F1. Boom. Bong. Oh, a house. House is always good. Oh, I thought I got... oh, no. I got a key. Ones are always good for resale value if they've got skills. That one does. So that's good. Now, I've been releasing some videos on the channel. Admittedly, not as many as I previously did, because I was doing the StarCraft 2 daily content. And that's been on pause for a while, just because I knew I was going to get busy with work. But the Diablo 2 videos have been doing phenomenally well. Right, so I want to smash a stamina pot. And I want to drop a town portal as soon as I get to the den. I like quill rats because they don't run away. Zombies are good for not running away either. Right, so there's that. And you can tell I've been watching a lot of speedrunners. Because we drop the TP. We kill stuff on the way to the cold plains. We hit level 2. Probably a couple of groups of mobs away from hitting level 2. Oh, mate, a ring and an amulet. There we go. We hit level 2. We can grab the waypoint and throw ourselves back to town, where I can identify the amulet. 1 to max damage, 20 to attack rating. Not the best in the world. Dump that into there. And I'm going to go into combat masteries and chuck it into mace. And what that's going to do is increase my mace damage and attack rating, I believe, or at least it used to.
There are many foes.
Yeah, damage
here.
plus 28% at the moment. Now we can clear the Den of Evil. But yeah, those Diablo 2 videos I've been chucking out have been pretty much the most autistic thing I've ever made in my life. The whole premise is what happens, or how much money can you make if you completely clear an area of Diablo. It's such a rigged test. Right, let me just check the chat there. I would ask what I've missed, but literally nothing. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot going out. A couple of videos on Atomfall. I'm enjoying playing that at the moment. Another Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance video, which has been fun. Did I say Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance? No, it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But yeah, great game. Fantastic game. Really enjoying that. Atomfall is less Fallout, more Tomb Raider. But it's set in Cumbria, which is a stunning place. If you've never been there, which I imagine, unless you're from the UK, you probably haven't, because who's travelling to the UK to go to Cumbria? Oh, see that jump there? That lag jump. Chipped amethyst. Boom. So yeah, we've got a couple of hours to get some questing done here. Hang out. Chew the fat, catch up. Maybe play some StarCraft after. But no, the world's our oyster. Still very self-conscious about eating my peanut butter sandwich, but I'm going to do it. Right, I hate shamans. One of my least favourite places, the Den. Oh no, I put it in axe instead of bloody mace. Idiot. Well, that's me using a respec. What an idiot. I just missed out on a load of damage there.
For the moment.
Don't worry, nobody coming to the US either. I like the US.
You have
Yeah, that's a definite upgrade. Yeah, I'll probably take the attack rating. Okay. I've had no need to use anything yet. Let's go find Bloodraven. Alright, next skill point, I need to get Bash. Don't let me forget it. Definitely don't want the cave. Mostly referring to a number of EU countries issuing travel warnings to the US. Yeah, that tariff situation's interesting. I will say that much. It is an interesting strategy. Oh, I thought we had a fishy bosh then. Not quite. Oh, another barbarian has joined us. He's level 1. Hi. Ollie for the win. Hello. Thank you. Just bonking. Oh. So I guess I'm Oliver. Yes, I am. Let's dump that into there. Let's get in here and deal with that shaman. What did I say? Don't let me forget to put a point into bash. Because bash now needs to become my normal attack. And we're eventually going to want double swing. I think this is the stony field. I don't think this is... Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Bash, bash. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Yeah, the tariff situation's interesting. Hasn't he just put a... And by he, I mean, obviously, our Lord and Saviour, Donald Trump, just put a 90-day freeze on all of the things that were worth any money anyway, like electronics and smartphones and anything with an integrated circuit, which at this stage could include a fridge. I'll tell you what was funny for me, personally, was seeing my wife's reaction to figuring out that the luxury brands market is a complete lie, and most of, like, the Gucci and Chanel and Chloe and all that crap is made in China. Ah, Bishy Bosh! Die, Bish! Ah, we boshed him. Got absolutely boshed, mate. Die. Oh, lovely. Came at a perfect time. Here we go. Here's Blood Raven. Let's kill Blood Raven.
I shall meet death head on.
Do I have a mana potion? I do not. Luckily I've got scepters though, which absolutely wreck undead because they both do 50% extra damage to undead.
My army will destroy you.
Sandwich. You don't want my opinion or your stream will be demonetized, but I don't care. You think I'm making money off this thing? Speak your mind. This is a safe place. There we go. That's Blood Raven sorted.
Good riddance, Blood Raven.
How did two random Fallen get here? Oh. I think the moment you start worrying about the monetization of your stream because you're worried about someone else's income in relation to actually not telling people what you think, I think that's the day that free speech has kind of died a little bit, right? If you're no longer able to have honest conversations, honest, polite conversations with people about things you might disagree on, I think a little bit of the democracy in the world has died. Bloody hate Rakanishu, especially when you play a melee class. Well, that's Rakanishu dealt with. What's giving me thorns? There we go, sorted. What a kill. Who are you? There we go, another shaman. Brilliant. When do I get double swing? I think level 6, isn't it? Double swing, level 6, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's begin mace. How am I doing on the old smash rating? 95% still. Oh, a chipped topaz. Oh, we grabbed that. Okay, time to find the dark passage. Oh, I thought free speech died when our great leader decided to try and find a legal way to deport anyone who speaks out against him. Yeah, well, you know. You can't have people criticizing the system, buddy. That's how I feel when people talk about the monarchy. Yeah. Admittedly, I wouldn't deport them for it. Okay. I picked the wrong direction. Die, Moon Clan. Oh, diamond, nice. Anyways, got another peanut butter sandwich here. My daily sustenance is 2 peanut butter sandwiches. Again, we ran out of jam, so very dry today. Boom. Oh, she's lightning enchanted. Oh no! Yeah, it's so not safe for him. And the lag is playing havoc. Oh my god, just die. That's like a record number of lightning enchants we've had. Anyways. Oh, we've got a large shard here. That could be useful. No, 2 to decks. Keep it on me until I get back to town. I want to head north. Where I can. Usually the exit is on this wall, like the top wall. It will always be facing in that direction. Vile Drool, as always, the paints are on point. Yep. Gotta love Diablo 2. Oh, okay, another boss group. Oh god, he went down like a sack of spuds. My hit rating gone to pot already. Yeah, 90%. Okay, time to fix that. 95 again. I don't want to put points in decks, really. Okay. What level's this guy? Level 3. Oh, I just got to level 6. I didn't realise I could do double swing. That in a second. Yeah, anyways, like I said, Darkwood here. Is that the monastery? No, not that lucky. Also, I think that's in the Black Marsh, not the Darkwood. In fact, I'm certain it is. Die! Oh, you look... yeah, there we go, she's cursed. Don't go down! Don't go down, fellow barbarian! Record number of boss groups, man. Gonna be leveling super fast. Two things we got to find: the waypoint and the tree. I'm gonna die. He's just stroked on another group. There we go. Safe. As in, it is safe. I wasn't being gangster or anything then. Once I can start using some actual decent gear, I think this will be a lot better. Oh, a skill shrine. Thank you. Can't believe I'm like 10 minutes into this game and I've already dumped a skill point into a tree that I'm just not going to use. Boom. Lovely. Right, where's the waypoint? Where's the tree? Probably not here. Probably what's costing me that 5% hit chance. Here's the tree. We've got no mana potions. No, I do not. Okay, well, here's what it is.
This tree is one of a kind.
Yep. Find that waypoint.
It's locked.
Oh shit. Just want the waypoint. Guess you tell me if you found it. Oh, here. The stones were right by the entrance, weren't they? I'm just going to change the stream setup. I should probably kill these guys before they kill me. Just going to change the stream setup and put the chat on the other side. Wait, hang on. Come on, stop being a knob. That, and then I can do that onto that side. There we go. Now I don't have to look as far over this way to see the chat. Hello, my private channel 1. How you doing? Oh, I need to go to a car, don't I, too? Decipher the scroll. No. Yeah, keep that. Keep that. Sell that. Talk to you.
Well,
I like to keep my chip gems, they're useful. Because perfect gems are still a tradable commodity. I got peanut butter stuck in my tooth.
The land.
Well, I'll kill
here is
Griswold
dead
while I'm here, why not? Get out of here, Kane. Probably a really good place to get a couple of levels. Because of the amount of boss mobs and stuff. There's one level. Right, where's Griswold? Got such a high health pool though, Griswold. Just the remastered version, it is. I think my buddy just died again. Say my buddy, he's just a guy. I think it's gold. Oh, he left. That's a shame, I was going to give him his gold back. There's going to be a couple of more boss groups around here, isn't there? Poor bloody work. Yeah, this is the remastered version. Here's what it used to look like. Oh, look at that. I'm not actually seeing any more boss groups. I must have got them all. Yeah, I think that's it. What level are we? 8. It's amazing what you can do with the old bonk. Get rid of that. Just identify that. Oh, that's good. What do we get? 10% faster hit recovery. Attack rating. Enhanced defense. Oh, I probably hear something then. Bit of fire resist, and it repairs itself. What more could you ask for? Good for you. Bonk them in there. I picked up that guy's gold as well, didn't I? Sweet. Right, cool. Where do we gotta go now? Oh yeah, we should probably do the Countess. Which is not going to be on that wall. Real big waste of a refilling shrine. But whatever. I don't think it's going to be in here, is it? Oh no, I can cut through here. I can definitely cut through here. I can just run through these mobs, mostly. Grab a skill shrine. Always grab a skill shrine and some gold. The way out is not here, though. The way out's over here, I think. There's another skill shrine. Shrine Central. Yeah, here we go. Boom. I kind of do want to play in the old graphics mode, the old 600 by 480. Look at that. Just dreadful. Just had the thought.
I'll put that to good
There you go.
use.
Better than nothing. Also, Same with that. God, the lag spikes are a bit desperate at the moment. Ooh, an experience shrine. First one of those we've seen. Get Ben, I'm gonna kill everything. Bonk. Do with a boss group. Took 7 swings to kill that guy. Oh, a boss group, nice. Ghostly, so they take longer to kill. Resistant to physical. Shut up and die. I think I've got any use for a crossbow. Oh man, the Black Marsh. Yeah, I've got to find the Countess here. Quick ahead, that'll sell well. If it's got skills, it has 1, 2 skeleton mastery. I think it's going to be that great.
It's locked.
Oh, look at that group. Now we are talking, my friends. Well, that herd has been thinned. Get even more vitality.
I am overburdened.
Where's the bloody thing? The tower. There we go. Oh, I was kind of hoping that'd be a boss group. Might be one down here. Somewhere. I don't want to resist fire shrine, do I? Oh, it's another experience shrine, though. Happy days. Shrine Central, guys. Alright. Banging in the experience today. Say it again, you finish all of Act 1 before you even hit Bloodraven. I'll say it again. Sorry, I'm just reading really dumb, aren't I? Let's see what that is. Porta Dex, okay, terrible. I'll say it again, you finish all of Act 1 before you even hit Bloodraven. Yeah, I know, I'm just a loser for doing the quests in order. I'm not a speedrunner. In fact, judging by my latest video uploads, I'm like the polar opposite of a speedrunner. I like to be thorough. And it's all good experience, you know? Might not be optimal, sure. But it's all experience. Gotta find the waypoint. Gotta find the Countess. What's that? Explodey Shrine. Kaboom. Love them. Boom! Here we go. At least we found the tower. I've got to find the waypoint because I don't want to have to bloody run out of the tower again. Oh, my headphones just beeped. Which means they're giving up the ghost. Your crazy video idea is just how I play. You know, that's becoming more and more common. A realization. The more people that comment on those things, they're like, I didn't realize this was a challenge mode. This is just how I play the game. Yeah, but do people really pick up every single item and drop and then go back to town and sell it? Do they? Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans on that. I'm calling bull. Shut up and die! Boom. Right. I don't know why I'm saying boom. I'm just trying to get the most use out of my experience shrine whilst I can. Whilst looking for the waypoint. Another amulet that I've missed. I will pick up largely anything that's got a reasonably good chance of selling for a decent value. Now I know not blue worth ain't taking. Yeah. And once I have a bank, it's yellow or higher. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm pretty much... Like, I find it painful to sell unique items. Like, it actually hurts me to sell a unique item. But, you know, you have to draw the line somewhere. Now I really only keep hold of rune words. Unless they're like a unique item I need for a specific build. Oh, look. Speaking of the devil, yellow boots. What we got here? Well, better than what I've got at the moment, which is nothing. Where's this bloody waypoint? Oh, right here. Marvellous. Right, let's go kill the Countess, see if we can't find a couple of runes.
I need a key.
Get bent, Carver. Right, and whilst we do our first Countess run, I'm going to turn off the camera because of reasons you know why. You know why. But it'll be back on in a couple of minutes. And I'll still be here. I'll still be here chatting and doing stuff. 32 notifications on my phone. Wow. Wow. This is excessive. Okay, I need to not look at my phone whilst I'm streaming, I guess. Otherwise, I'm going to get very distracted. Now, when it comes to the Countess, I tend to only stop for boss groups, just like these guys. And ghosties are always good, because there's a pretty high chance they'll drop runes, no matter what. And I don't ever mind loading up on dropped potions.
I am overburdened.
Get out of here, Blood Clan. Why am I killing you? You offer nothing. Oh, is this a boss group? It is. Champion Blood Clan. So champions do 150% experience, I think. And boss groups do 300% experience. But ghosties are always worth killing. Although I haven't demonstrated why yet, because they've yet to drop anything useful. So, dog trouble? No. That's not why I had loads of messages. Just because work's busy.
I am overburdened.
Oh, a
I
scepter.
can't carry anymore.
Yeah, and then when you've done all of your potions... Oh, a scimitar. I'm not an Arabian Knight. Well, that's going to sell very well, so I'm going to keep that. It's not necessarily better for me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just going to take this call. Hello? Sorry about that. There was a restaurant calling to confirm my dinner reservation, which was great because I'd forgotten about it. It's not for tonight, though, so we're all good. Anyways. What were we talking about? Yeah, no, the texts were not in response to any dog-related shenanigans. Although, if you would like to meet Paris, I'm certain I could text my wife and ask her to bring Paris in so he could meet everyone. If that's something that you want, let me know. I don't want to keep dragging him out of bed. He's only 8 weeks old, but, you know, for one little meet and greet, I'm sure that's fine. One more level down, and we'll find the Countess. What am I picking up? It's not picking things up, Ollie. Anyways. Bing! And a bing, and a bong, and a boo. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a kid. I've just did a little Peppa Pig sing-along then. Bing, bong, bing. Bingly, bongly, boo. That's my my channel DMCA'd. Oh, boss group. Oh, I've got the wrong weapon set out. Have I? Yeah, I have. Why wasn't it switching back? Oh no, my mercenary died. Who's got the cold enchant and why are you not dying? Where is the cold enchant lady? It's gotta be one of yous. I haven't killed anyone with a cold enchant yet, have I? Die. Pick up the gold. Did you run off in here? No, the ghost is in here though. See, look, Jules.
I need a key.
Oh, look, there's a key. Right, here we go. Countess hasn't even noticed me yet. Look, she hasn't even moved. Oh, Talon Row, not bad. Shut up and die.
This is reward enough.
Mana potion. Lovely. Always wanted to do a polearm run as Barbarian. Use all those mastery points to pull up the minimum. Now you have a massive attack weapon. Yes, that's probably fun. I've never done it personally. I mean, I started playing Diablo 2 before I even knew about builds and that kind of stuff. Decade game, where are you?
Well,
Any of these jewels worth keeping? I mean, they are for recipes, but broadly speaking, no. None of this crap's worth keeping. Cool. To Chelsea we go. $142 for that. That's a bit low. What makes you prefer this to the newer iterations? I don't know, and I've been thinking about it for a while because I've actually started writing a script about why I think Diablo 2 might be one of the best games of all time, if not certainly the best ARPG of all time. And I can't really put my finger on it, which is why that video hasn't been made yet, because there's something about the replayability, the random seeds, the skill trees, the balance, the whole thing. All of the other games have all of those elements, but for some reason in this package specifically, it just works so well. And you know it works well because people like me keep coming back to it time and time again. The ladder seasons are popular, the player numbers are great. So it can't just be a fluke, you know? There's something great about this game. And I just personally, I can't put my finger on what it is. I haven't got that far through script writing yet, but I do just prefer this game. I'm sorry I can't give you a more eloquent answer than that right now. D2 gives you way more customization than over D3. But you know what? I think it's actually the opposite. I think it's less customization. You look at something like Diablo 4, right? And you look at the skill trees in there. They are incredibly well balanced. They're very well fleshed out and thought out. And everything makes total sense. And you can see the types of things that are going to make a good build versus a bad build. There's very little community research actually required, because you can see as the player how to min-max your own character, and you'd think that would make it easier on the player and better on the player, but actually maybe there's like a community element for games that make games more enjoyable, like the act of actually having to go and look up information for a quest or or a skill tree build or something like that. Like the classic example I would give to that is, remember when you played World of Warcraft for the first time, if you're a World of Warcraft gamer, and you're playing Alliance. I can't remember what the equivalent was for it for Horde, but there was one, and I remember doing it a couple of times. And you're playing Alliance, you're smashing your way through Elwyn Forest, and you get down to that little bit that joins Westfall, and you've got to do the Hogger before you move on. You don't have to do the Hogger before you move on, but if you want to do the Hogger before you move on, Wrath of the Lich King and prior, you had no other option than to socialise. And I know people think that forced socialisation isn't fun in this day and age, where, you know, my wife's typical, she would rather send a email to a restaurant to book a table than to call them, you know? But maybe by forcing it to be social, there's something in there. There's some sort of social contract that we're just not seeing, or we're not... It's hard to define, that makes the game more enjoyable. And I think there's a little bit of that in Diablo 2 as well. Also, there's the nostalgia part of, you know, this is a game from a lot of people's childhoods, from the golden age of video games, before the ultimate cheat code was a credit card. Maybe there's a bit of that. But I think a lot of it is social driven, as many things are. You know, technology drives us away from a social engagement lifestyle, like we can order food and we can get taxis and we can pay our bills without actually having to interact with a human being these days. But ultimately, I think we're missing a lot by avoiding those social interactions, and we're wondering why kids are becoming more reclusive and, you know, difficult to manage, and the latest generation entering the workforce has different ways of working because of their preferences, and they're a lot more emotionally in tune and stuff, whereas... And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, whereas my generation, maybe my generation was the last generation to be like this, I think, was just more happy to have a conversation. Yeah, there's my rant on that. Some of that might make it into the script. I actually disagree. You can play D2 characters pretty much any way you want. Sure, there are best builds, but the sheer number of builds is way higher than... Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. I'd agree with that as well. But the thing is, you're not getting through hell difficulty on your own as a solo with a sub-optimal build. Like, you can grind it, sure, it's going to take you hundreds of hours, but you need help. There isn't a waypoint for Tamo Highlands, is there? So I'm currently looking for a waypoint that doesn't exist, which makes me dumb. So let's just head to the monastery. Inner Cloister is the next one, isn't it? Act 2 is not my favourite act, but actually my least favourite is Act 3, just because of the sheer travel distance. Alright, okay. Of course I went the wrong way. Only I could go the wrong way. How many people play Hell before just starting a new character? Yeah, it's true. True. I can disagree on primitiveness versus rawness, and emergent socialization things and many quality of life upgrades removes, even though technically they make the game better. Yeah, totally. Like the Dungeon Finder for World of Warcraft was one of the best things they ever implemented for casual players. The problem you've got is if you have a game where you... I don't know why I said it like that. A game, like Christopher Walken. If you have a game where you have to spend $9.99 a month to play it, you are, by default, no longer a casual player. Okay? Because you're now playing a game that you want to feel like you get value out of. There's another one of those social contracts there. It's just a boss group of the shamans. Ooh, a long staff. That's got skills on it, that'll sell. So yeah, I really do miss those early days of the internet. For me, like the 2006, 2007, where online gaming really started to take off in terms of like decent numbers of people online for specific games. And I do hold some very contrarian opinions. You know, I think Diablo 2 is the best ARPG of all time. I think Command & Conquer Renegade is the best Command & Conquer game of all time. I'll die on that hill. I'm completely fine with that. But what's going on here? Fix that. But yeah, it's hard to quantify, because ultimately we could never... Why am I getting such low monetary value from some of these things. Ultimately, we can never really know, because we can't recreate the test conditions to check what was popular back then. You know, if you rolled they tried to do it with launching Classic WoW, and yeah, Classic WoW was popular, but it was nowhere near as popular as WoW when it came out. You know, it used to be that the subscriber number on World of Warcraft was higher than some countries. Now, no longer the case. It has still and continues to generate record levels of income for Blizzard, but nowhere near like it used to. And that's always going to be the case with any game. There is going to be a bell curve of player die-off. You know, you're going to win customers, customers are going to come, they're going to enjoy your thing, your product for a set period of time, and then they're going to fall off. There is no repeat purchase cycle with online gaming. You know, once you've done it, you've done it. Doesn't matter what skin you put on the next end level boss, doesn't matter what new mechanics you put in. Psychologically, if you've decided that psychologically you've beaten the game, then you've beaten the game. You know, that's why RuneScape loses players. It loses players because people feel like, okay, I've done everything I'm going to do in this game. I've mentally beaten this game. I have no need to come back. It's like the video game equivalent of edging. You need to keep your players at a consistent level of not feeling like they've finished, but being very close to the end so they don't give up. Absolutely stacked with potions. Oh, boss group! I'll probably level off this lot. If he doesn't kill me because he's cursed, there he goes down. Boom. No, let me kill this guy before I read that chat. It's interesting that sometimes a game can get better by removing functions. When it comes to MMORPGs, you don't beat the game. Sooner or later, the game beats you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's a standard... Okay, there's our travel down. Now we've got to find the smith guy. It's a standard transaction, you know. It's no more complex than you're trying to trade time for value, and they're just trying to give you value for time. Now, I'm not saying that MMORPGs shouldn't charge a monthly subscription. I think some of those games require a lot of upkeep, a lot of maintenance, a lot of ongoing development, and if they're providing that service, they genuinely deserve that money, but they also have the responsibility of ensuring that there is fresh content for the player base that they have. Come on, where are you? Waffling here. Half of my Civ games even before the end because I'm 1k up on score over to my next highest rival and I get bored, yeah. That makes sense. That makes total sense. I mean, it's the same when I play Europa Universalis, right? I'm currently playing a campaign as Ireland and I'm 200 years away from the end game. I've conquered most of Europe and I'm just like, what's the point of carrying on? You know, I've already won. I've already won. The hard part was forming Ireland and beating England as a Leinster, as a little one-province minor. That bit's over. Then the next hardest challenge was, you know, taking over most of Germany without letting the coalitions destroy me because of the HRE. That part's over. God, I really don't need to pick up potions anymore. Yeah, but EU4 is probably a really good example of a game that does keep drawing you back. Well, it works for me anyway. It doesn't matter that it keeps drawing me back to the early game. If the early game of WoW was phenomenal, they wouldn't lose as many players because players would just get bored and create a new character and go and do the thing that's enjoyable again. Right? So I can only surmise that the game is not enjoyable for a lot of people because their subscriber numbers have declined massively over the years. Of course, he's in the last place I looked. That shaman's got to go. Smith is extra strong and he's a demon. Oh, that was relatively straightforward.
I should take this to Charcy.
There you go. Cool. You know, deciding to wallpaper, I said this at the beginning of the stream, so if you're here now chatting, welcome, but if you didn't hear, one of the things I'm going to do with my office/studio is I'm wallpapering this white wall behind me. I've just spent £150 on posters that I am going to then wallpaper that wall with, and it's been an interesting couple of hours last night when I purchased the posters, because it was basically, what do I care about enough to have on my wall?
Oh,
There's a lot of Blizzard games on there. Forgot to sell that. I knew that would fetch a good price, £5 grand. There you go, got a little bit of working capital now. But yeah, there was a lot of Blizzard stuff. There's Diablo, there was Warcraft, there was Chris Metzen artwork, you know, loads of interesting things. But not that many brands, just individual properties. So there's a Fallout 3 poster. Just spent a lot of time playing Fallout 3. Red Dead Redemption, GTA, Vice City, San Andreas. I mean, I guess that's one brand that I could probably have everything on there, Rockstar, because I don't think there's a Rockstar game that I don't like. Josh Strife had a video recently about MMO decay, and he made some very good points, e.g. the amount of players hasn't grown that much, the MMO player base just basically shift between games. Oh yeah, I could see that totally. I mean, I enjoy Heroes of the Storm because I literally can't play the same game twice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I wonder if that is a thing, if the size of the MMO market is known, like it might not be known as in somebody knows what the number of it, but it is like a finite quantity. And we've got really close to hitting that finite quantity, and they're just moving around from one game to another. That's a really interesting conjecture. I like that. I met Josh at a UK Games Expo last year, and I said to him, thank you so much for inspiring me to actually start making my own stuff, because this was about a month after my own YouTube channel. And I think I had like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, something like that. And he said what I presume he says to everyone, which was, how dare you? How dare you just presume to talk to me? Do you have any idea who I am? Don't just talk to me like you know me. What gives you the right to approach me and engage me in conversation? So yeah, top guy. Really enjoyed meeting him. Oh, I forgot about this hidden room.
I can't carry anymore.
Get Ben. Get Ben. Go away. Hidden room was an absolute waste of time. But still, found a hidden room. So, you know, that was fun. Yeah, Ben, Ooze Vex. I want the mana potion. Oh no, I'm stuck. Get me out. Get out of here. Did he say that with a big smile, or as a no? It's a joke. It is a joke. He did a skit on his Shorts channel where he says that he met somebody at a game store, and they said, you know, I'm a big fan, all this, that, and the other, and he does that speech. I was just making a little skit. Josh Strife Hayes was lovely and very, very kind and enthusiastic. Big fan. But it's always entertaining for me to realise and remember how British sarcasm does not translate very well, even spoken. Also, it could just be my deadpan delivery. That's entirely possible as well. My wife does tell me that I have absolutely no vocal inflection when I talk, so she can't tell if I hate her or love her. And she'll never know. Should we get the puppy in? I feel like I need a puppy cuddle. Should we get the puppy in after Andariel? That seems like a good move. Oh, another bloody secret door. Get burnt, skellies. My hit rating gone down? No, it's still 95%. It's all good. You do speak a little bit like John Cleese reading the news. That is one of the best compliments I've ever had. I sound like John Cleese. I will take that. I'm happy with that. One of my idols. That's just reminded me, I haven't ordered any Monty Python posters. I completely forgot about that. Now, do I go live for Brian or Flying Circus or Holy Grail? I mean, probably gonna have to go all three in all honesty. Get away, tainted. I love the Diablo 2 lore as well. You got like this paladin from the east and this necromancer from the cult of Rathmar and the sorceress who has fought against male oppression of the domination of the magical arts, and you've got barbarian. I just smash things, mate. I just hit things really fucking hard.
I can't carry anymore.
And everyone was like, yeah, sound, you can join our club. You seeing this lag? It's like at least a second. Anyways. Go in the bin. I'm gonna need that, gonna need that. There we go. I don't even think it's down here. No, it's definitely not down here. At least I think it's in. We've got the entire cast of Monty Python. I can't remember whose funeral it was. It definitely wasn't Spike Milligan's because he lived quite old. But John Cleese did a funeral speech for one of the members of Monty Python. And I think he started the speech with something along the lines of, thank God that effing scrounger is finally dead. Because he knew that this speech would be televised, and he wanted to have the first ever televised speech, a televised eulogy that had the word fuck in it. And I love that. It's brilliant. I hate not being able to pick everything up. It hurts. Yeah, it's a struggle, man. My OCD's going mental because I've been doing these Diablo 2 videos where I pick everything up and sell it. I feel like I'm doing it wrong by not picking up everything and selling it. Every ghost gets botched. I feel like I project my voice well enough. I just don't feel like I have any inflection or variation of tone. So I apologise about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I say ladies and gentlemen either. On my YouTube statistics page, I'm 100% male audience orientated. I'm not making that. It's not 99.98 or anything like that. It's 100%. 0 females enjoy my content, which is just insane when you think about it. Anyways, we've made our way to the inner cloister, which means we're only like one area away from Andariel, which means you guys are very close to meeting Paris the puppy. Now, the puppy being called Paris has divided our family, our friends, the whole community, really, because they can't figure out why we have called a boy dog Paris. Now, I'm going to give a lot of people here the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to assume that if you know, you already knew, but I will just point out that his brother, his older dog, is called Hector. So if you can't put the 2 and 2 Paris and Hector together, I think you just need to do a bit more reading.
Under the earth.
But we like the names, and that's all that matters. I just started skipping mobs then, like I'm a speedrunner. I should probably kill something. What level am I? 12? I'll be 13 after a kill or 2 here. There we go. Which means I could probably start wearing some rune words, which would make Andariel a little bit easier. Wait, you're the only one that got it? So far, you are like one of 3 people that got it. A close friend of mine, Meg, got it, and a couple of other people got it, I think. My dad got it, obviously, because he's not an idiot.
Yes.
I really don't need this many health potions extra. Right, I can get my Nadir helm on. I can go. So far I think that's me for rune words, 1 for 1. Replenish life's probably not a bad shout. Get rid of that. And 6% life stolen per hit is probably not a bad shout either. Don't need the magic find. It's a barbarian, for Christ's sake. Might as well sell those things. Yeah, once we do Andariel, I'll bring the puppy in. If you would like. You may meet. Upperino. What's that? 3 strength, I can go. There we go. Yeah, still 93% to hit now, so I probably need to start stacking up a bit of dex as well as vitality. But I should be pretty immortal now, because I got that lifesteal and the replenish life. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna be bad. Are you seeing this? Excuse me. I mean, like, we even got a whole ass movie with Josh Groban singing for it. Yeah, it's true. I'm not saying it was good, just that it existed. It was good for the time. People think that the Troy movie was bad in retrospect, but actually, at the time, it was a great movie. Same with Alexander. You know, people thought that was a bad movie, but they're judging it by the standards of today. The standards of the time was that was as good I can't talk. As good an Alexander the Great movie as you could get, because it was the only one that we had. You know, you want bad historical movie, go watch Braveheart. Bloody medieval Scots painting their face blue and wearing kilts. What the fuck? It genuinely might as well have made a high fantasy film. Right, thank you for reviving, not reviving anyone anymore, so I can bonk for my heart's content. It's bent. What did the Nadir helm give me? I forgot. I know it's just a semi-useful low rune word. 50% ED, 10 defense, 30 missile defense, 5 to strength, 2 to mana after each kill. That's going to be useful. -3 to light radius, level 13 Cloak of Shadows, which I'm never going to use. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta find that level 2 stairs. Where are you? Not down there. Get away, Ratman. Oh, right, okay, so I've got a slight issue. My headphones have just died. So I'm just going to pop them off. Pop them on charge for 5 minutes. Hopefully you guys can still hear the game and hear me. I hope that is the case. But yeah, what was the Scottish Robert de Bruce film that I watched recently? Outlaw King, I think. Much better film than Braveheart. It's very similar time frame. It's the after William Wallace is killed and the rise of Robert the Bruce, but yeah, just way more historically accurate. Chris Pine's in it as well. Fantastic actor. Really, really good. actor in those roles. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Also, I enjoyed The King as well, even though it was a little bit more Shakespearean retelling of Henry V than historically retelling of Henry V. But, you know, we can forgive that. Because we know in our culture that the Henry V story is always going to be great in that Shakespearean retelling over actual historical accuracy, and that's fine. You know, we've made our peace with that. No idea how accurate. Rob Roy is the only Scottish film I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen Rob Roy. Couldn't tell you what that's about, but I'll add it to the list. I am slowly getting through the list as well. You know when you usually tell people, I'll add it to the list, and then the list doesn't exist? The list exists now. I've watched so much stuff over the last few months, because I've been working so much, so it's all, you know, prime second monitor stuff. But I've smashed through all 2 seasons of Tulsa King. We did 1923, me and the wife together. We're just about to start. I mean, I'm halfway through Reacher Season 2, because I really enjoyed Season 1. I realise there's a Season 3 now. All caught up on House of the Dragon. Haven't done Fallout yet. I did Obi-Wan. I mean, this shows you how long it's been since I've watched stuff. This stuff's been out years. Haven't done Fallout yet, but did Obi-Wan. Want to do Ahsoka. Haven't done the Book of Boba yet. Haven't done the Mandalorian. I mean, I don't want to get, like, hate or anything, but the Mandalorian storyline just doesn't really tick my box. I'll watch Boba Fett because it's Boba Fett. I don't want to watch The Mandalorian. Even though that comedian's in it, which I quite like. I like him as an actor. I mean, I like him as a comedian as well, but I think he's actually a good actor. I know he gets a lot of hate for doing acting roles. Bill Burr. Bill Burr is who I'm thinking of then. I need to give Rob Roy a look, because I have heard it's a great film. I know it by name. I couldn't tell you what it's about. There's a new season of Black Mirror as well. So, really excited by that. Anything that Charlie Brooker writes, I'm so down to watch. Trying to do this thing this year, combat my own autistic tendencies, and apparently like a really common autistic tendency is to just re-watch the same shows over and over again as like a sign of comfort, like a form of comfort. And I can't watch Suits for like the 95th time. I don't want to watch... what was the other show that I was re-watching recently? The Crown. Yeah. You know, it's a slog to pay attention to new things. Tulsa King was alright. You know, it's not like it's not like a realistic show. It's kind of, I would describe Tulsa King as like a gangster setting soap opera. You know, don't go into it expecting The Sopranos. Go into it expecting Coronation Street with guns. But you know, it was good. It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. 1923 was really good. There's a new Stephen Knight series as well, isn't there? I can't remember what it's called. Burr isn't really acting, he's just being Burr, it feels like. Well, yeah, that's why I like it, you know? I mean, you say he isn't acting, he's just being himself, but that is acting. You know, there will be a difference between the character of Bill Burr and the human being of Bill Burr. They're not necessarily the same people. Go away, banished. Also, can you just let me know if you're sat here chilling and chatting with me, which I really appreciate. Can you hear the 3D printer in the background? Is it annoying? Do I need to turn it off? I can pause it. It's not a problem. But now I've got my headphones off, I can hear it. I know this is only going to be a problem for like 15 minutes, because they're USB-C headphones, they fast charge, they'll be fine. But yeah, if you guys can hear it, that's a problem. I'm really kind of worried about the possibility of you guys sending some super chats and forcing me to play StarCraft, actually, because I haven't played. I haven't played in a long time. I'm gonna be very, very rusty, like rustier than usual. And my skill fade used to be 24 hours. Like, imagine what it's like now. Printer isn't heard now. Okay, good. Pleased. I am pleased. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate that. I always seem to pick the wrong direction in the catacombs as well. Well, just every every cave or dungeon. Doesn't matter how many videos I watch on Map Hack in Your Mind or whatever it might be. Take the wrong direction. Here we go, Catacombs level 4. This is our first Andariel on this character. What do we reckon, gang? What are we going to get? Shaco? Definitely not. Only drops the hell difficulty. But, you know, would be nice to get... I mean, to be honest, anything before hell difficulty we don't really need. We just need to get some runes. So if she dropped a couple of runes, that would be useful. Whatever the highest is that she can drop. I should grab some antidotes, actually. Get banned. Get banned. Get banned. Right, what do we reckon? Am I going to die? Probably. But let's do it anyway. We'll take out the ads on these wings. Oh, sapphire. Nice. Boom. There's no ads over here, but I'll have that gold anyway. Okay, I guess we're going for Andy. Take out the shaman first. Anyone that comes close should get smashed by our double swing. Problem is we get mana per kill, so we're not actually killing anything. So we'll just do that. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, done. We've got a gnarled staff. I want a bloody longbow. Why do I want a longbow?
Let the gate be opened.
Do that. Grab that mace, the sword, the staff. Anything else drop over here that was vaguely interesting? We can get any runes at all off of our Andy. Bit of a shame. Blood afflicted. No, we're all good. Not a sausage. Is that an Act 2 mercenary there? Lying on the floor. Realise I'm sat a bit too close to the screen. That could be an Act 2 mercenary. Interesting. Foreshadowing.
Good day. This.
Buy those items. Blah, 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 blah. Get rid of that. I mean, that's probably more useful than either one of my maces. We are going to be replacing them with flails anyway. Oh wait, hang on. Got to throw that in there. Let's go east. Oh yeah, and Dariel's dead. Let me text the wife, tell her to bring the dog.
We traveled east.
There we are. The wife is going to be bringing the dog over very shortly.
Broken lands.
Let me get the headphones back on because it feels weird that I've got no sound to listen to my own voice. Can't tell you how strange that is.
Warrior, and that a dark and secret burden.
There we go.
Greetings.
Go talk to Jaren. In fact, I can probably tell. Yeah, better damage. Admittedly, some of it's poison damage, but you know, that's fine.
How do I?
The staves are always interesting because they sell for a decent amount. There we go. Right, he's here.
Very sleepy.
He's very sleepy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, hello, Paris. Here's Paris. Say hello. He is a Labradoodle. Brown. And he's pretty cool, aren't you? Want a kiss? You want a kiss? No? You don't want a kiss?
You're just doing little fart things.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. We're big fans. There we go. Right, he's going back to bed. Say bye. Say bye, Paris. He doesn't know what he's looking at.
He's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I was asleep. minute.
Oh,
huh?
did we wake you up, boy? I'm
You were
sorry.
dreaming.
You were dreaming, buddy. Alright. Love you both. Right, we got a little bit of money. And can we wear any more of our room gear? I think we can. What's the, hang on. Save and exit. Do that. Sorceress. We'll jump on my sorceress for a second. Okay, I pressed normal. You guys are seeing me press the things, right? They're just not working. Let me just turn my camera off again. It's that time. The yes, stealth. Talon F. It's required level 50. But what did I have before stealth? I feel like I had something. Was it the smoke? No, it's just another stealth here. Oh, that's required level 50 because it's in a worm hide. That's 17, yeah, okay. So I just need to, yeah, okay. I was wondering why I couldn't do it. Oh, there's the smoke, which requires 55. Yeah, okay. Anyways, let's back out. Yes, my sorceress is repping the double spirit. Get back on Mace Man. Ollie is best too.
Good day.
Go away, Jaren. Stop trying to make good day a thing. Nobody's listening.
Good day.
Hi, Lysander. How are you? What's he doing? Yeah, so she's get to level 17 for that bad boy. I think that is, yeah, just the level of the thing. And, yeah, smoke. Smoke is all res 50. But stealth is the faster move aroundiness. Oh yeah, Farah. For... Where's your flails? That it? I mean, it's mace class. But it's normal attack speed, not fast. Really, I want flails. Which are like very fast attack speed.
I bet.
Why don't I just rehire you to take off
I'll
this
put
crap?
that to good use.
Who
There
goes
we go.
there?
I'll put that to good use.
L6, or whatever his name is. He doesn't have flails either. That's a shame. He probably has a pole arm that I could give to my merc. I'll do.
I'll put that
There
to
you are,
good
mate.
use.
You're gonna have a swell old time, buddy. Alright, what am I doing? Get into the bloody sewers. Lovely. How am I doing on hit rating? Quite low, actually, even with the blessed aim. What's it now? 81. Still not great. Oh, I gotta do some cooking, so you're moving to the mobile. Not even second monitor for me. Different screen. I think I have become immortal. Ethereal 2 socket.
I'll put that to good use.
I can drop a couple of gems in that. That'll become useful. The lifesteal and mana steal on these things is great. It's not going to last forever, of course. But it's good enough to get me through Act 2, which is my second least favourite act. I think my favourite act is Act 4. It's nice and short and easy to navigate. Act 2 is a bit of a pain in the arse looking for things. Act 3 is the worst just because it's so bloody large. And yeah, Act 5, all good. Act 5 is kind of like the perfect act, isn't it? Not too long, not too short, just long enough to keep you engaged. Get bent, skellies. Can't remember what level he's in. Is he in level 2 or is he in level 3? Radamant. Is there a level 3? I don't know. Anyway, here's a boss room. Cold Enchanted. It's my one Achilles heel is Cold Enchanted. Because I can't swing fast enough to kill things, which means I can't regenerate my life. You mean you don't like suddenly dying to a totem because you forgot fire resistance? No, I don't like that. That's not enjoyable. Right, anyways. Kill these guys. Put the camera back on. I've got a very slow replenish life as well. Get killed. Get bent. There we go. I feel refreshed. Lovely. Yeah, this is definitely one of those feel-good games. You just play it just to zone out, just to switch off. Chat to some nice people. What shrine was that? Experience? How did I miss that? Yeah, so where's Radamant? Oh, he's gonna be this way, isn't he? Can't afford to waste this experience shrine. Oh, there we go, level 3. Another experience shrine. Two experience shrines. On top of the one that I've already got. Absolutely hacks. Insane hacks. I'm killing absolutely everything. I realised that most of the notifications on my phone, now that I've turned my phone off... Oh no, I did a mana regen shrine. Whoops. I'll go back and get one of those experience shrines now. Is because I'm selling so much of my bloody Warhammer on eBay. What's this? Mana recharge shrine. They just give me double shrines everywhere. There's another notification. Is it from eBay? Let's have a look. It is! New bids. I don't actually know what the level bracket should be, but I feel like 14 is quite low for Act 2. Skill Shrine, don't want that. I want to get the most out of my Experience Shrine. Here he is. Oh, I'm cold enchanted. I really do need to find like a max cold res thing. No, don't die, crap cam. There we go. Don't know why I picked up that. Arrows. The Herodric Scroll.
I've just about had my fill of the Walking Dead.
Go! Atma. Cut to you. Cut to you. Take up all my items. Do that.
It is an honor to serve you.
Hang on, what's my 74 to hit Radamant? That's pretty low. Look at now, 75. Brilliant. Brilliant. I want to get my stash. I want to repair my stuff. That's not worth keeping. The life is in the res. They're worth keeping. Okay.
Welcome to my shop.
Time to venture out into the great unknown. Time are we on? It is 9:15. So we could maybe go for another half an hour on this and get a couple of games of StarCraft in. What do we reckon? Ding. This guy's cold enchanted as well. Bloody hell. Come up against so many cold enchanted monsters. Okay, fine, thank you. Do that. I've got an 86% chance of hitting. Don't really want to... I guess I'm going to have to. Back up to 91%. Couple of levels, chucking stuff into. Damage is plus 10% on my double swing. Yeah, I definitely need better. I need more damage, is what I need. My mercenary's doing more damage than I am. Oh, Elrune. Boot that open. Oh, this place is an absolute maze. Just hanging out of my nose. Nothing in that corner. Oh, chipped emerald. I'll have my cube soon. To be able to start making some perfect gems. Where on earth am I meant to be going? I might as well grab that. No doubt, for the duration of this entire shrine, I will not bump into anyone with cold enchant, but that's fine. That's why I'm moving so slow. Run out of stamp. What's this? Stony Tomb, don't need that. Oh, right, okay, it was literally out of the town, turn left. Okay, into the dry hills. Okay, there's the Halls of the Dead. Look for the waypoint. I'm only going to stop for boss groups. Generally speaking, the only large charms you want to keep are skillers. sorry, grand charms they are. And the only small charms you want to keep are the life and res. Or even better, magic find and res are pretty good. Pretty useful as well. But any of those small resistance ones are worth keeping. I said I was only going to stop for boss groups, and I'm already lying to you. If I was a waypoint, where would I be? Here it is. Boom. Lovely. Back to the dry hills, into the whatever it's called, the Halls of the Dead. Let's smash our way through this as quickly as we can. Busy room. Which usually means there's nothing in here. I'm gonna get rid of these hollow ones. There we go. Another dead end. I think I'll find the Herodric Cube, and then we'll take a break and play some StarCraft. How does that sound to everyone? Again, please don't expect miracles, because I'm going to be so incredibly rusty as to be on the verge of embarrassing. Of course, another cold enchant. Yeah, brilliant. My whole build relies on the fact that I can swing quickly. And yeah, I just keep bumping into cold enchants. Another dead end room. Well, my poison rest is actually reasonable. Yeah, I'm still poisoned. No, for level 15, having 10 poison res is pretty high. I mean, having 28 lightning is pretty high. Jeez Louise, I am having a shocker on the health department. No, I'm not gonna use that. Let me guess, another cold? Oh no, it's teleportation. Okay, it's fine. I'll let it slide. I do get poisoned again, which is always nice. This is going to be the Herodric Cube room, is it not? No, it's not. There we go. It's going to be the Herodric Cube room. I don't think so. The waypoint room. We've still got the waypoint. Excuse me. Get out of here. preserved head. That'll go. For a bit of cash. Oh, this is a big group. You gotta love the style of the barbarian or just any melee class, because your whole shtick is to just get stuck in. Doesn't matter what's happening, you just get stuck in. Ding. One more level away from getting our rune word armor, which I'd forgotten. I think it was stealth, wasn't it? Just kill all these fools and I'll sort my stats out. He is gonna die. Shut up and die. Oh, here it is. Definitely in this room. Yeah, it's the next room down. Okie dokie, right, yeah, anyways. We're doing on the old hit rating. Still 90%. It's 91. That's going to be something that we struggle with for the majority of this game. Which is why you kind of dump a couple of points into double swing, really. If you've got like a 90% chance to hit, 60% chance to hit, 70% chance to hit, then at least you're swinging twice as fast, you know? That's why damage is so important, as in like the raw damage number. You are going to have some issues in Nightmare in Hell when you run into the odd, you know, immune to physical. Fire enchanted. I'm gonna die. Oh, well, good. Yeah, the health steal is working again. You need to die. What's my stats on a spear cat? 94, okay. Let's get some healing. Yes, yeah, again, I can only seem to pick the wrong direction. I don't think it's this direction either. Nope, definitely not here. There we go. If I just walked down, I'd have had my cube. There's a boss group here, so it'd be rude not to. There we go. We've got our Herodric cube. We go there in my inventory from now on, because that's where it lives. Ken gets out his boner over the Herodric cube. Sell some stuff. I'll probably keep that. My favourite thing to do with a cube. This is how OCD I get. That's why I can't leave gems on the ground, because perfect gems have a value in this game. I can't in good conscience leave them. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. L rune. Pretty low rune. Don't really know why I've got that. Probably just to transform up. Got plenty of rowels as well. And I've got plenty of towels, I'm sure, as well. I actually think I might use all my towels. Okay, cool. Anyways. Let's merge down some of these gems. That. Boom. Maybe this is demonstrating a bit more OCD than I should be proud of. But, you know, it's me. That's what I do. Why didn't that transmute? There we go. Go, sapphire. Topaz. Sapphire. And the skull. There we go. Perfecto. Okay, let's deposit all of that crap. That is empty. Get the OCD out of my system. Boom. Not too bad. Level 16. As far as I got any flails yet. Oh, she has, but I don't have the strength for them. Need to be 41. Which we can combat that another day. Let's save and exit. Right, while you're all chilling watching the screen, I'm going to have a death stick, and then we should smash into some StarCraft. What do you think? How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty fun. Yes, Ollie, that sounds amazing. We'd love to see how rusty you've become at StarCraft. Well, thank you. Right, let's load up StarCraft 2. Get ready. Get ready to get wrecked, I think, is the correct expression. There is peanut butter sandwich crumbs all over my mouse mat. Pretty dreadful. Game capture and change the old capture thingy. Oh, we're in. I've been placed in a league. I must have. It's been so long since I've been on. It's placed me into a league. What am I now? What is that? You can get on and play your toss against me. I'm actually okay, mate. Oh, I need to play my my ranked match to be placed. Okay. Let me finish my death stick, have a drink. And we'll be good. I'd rather not play your toss, but I appreciate the offer. Well, while I'm sat here, I could probably do just a little bit of admin as well. Like, this is how my mind works. Like, I'm just sat here thinking, I could probably just do a little bit of work admin. Ow. Got my printer on. Ooh. Hit me with your best Terran reminders. Things I need to consider. Done. See, that's another thing off my list, my to-do list, just while I'm sat here chilling. So many crumbs on my desk. So many. Now, I'm going to promise you one thing on this StarCraft couple of games that I'm going to have before we wrap this stream up. I'm legitimately going to try my best. That I can promise you. Whether or not that translates into actually being good StarCraft, I don't know. I cannot promise that. But I can promise I will try my best. How does that sound? Does that sound fair? Yay! Yay! Albert with the yay. You know, I did have a dangerous thought recently, which is I should bring back the daily games. But that could just be a dangerous thought. I don't know if that's viable. Although I am closing in on 100,000 subs, which is just mind-boggling, to be completely honest with you. 84,847 at the moment, the sub count on the channel. That is just, it's a worrying number. Anyways, I'm gonna chuck this down here by the chat. Okay, this camera. There we go. Let's get queued. We could just be running into 2 losses here. The last time I played StarCraft, I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. So the rust is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to forget hotkeys. I'm going to forget build orders. There's going to be a lot of panic. There's going to be a lot of time where I should be talking to the stream and I'm not. So I apologize for all of that in advance right now. I'm sorry. Eldorado, TBT, Shenanigans Central. Phone back on its charging stand. Get my keyboard in a nice spot, get all the crumbs off my desk. Make all my excuses now.
Can't. Need more minerals for that.
Right, okay, so build order. 16 SCVs. Barracks.
SCV ready. Bandit, don't got the minerals.
There we go. There's 2. There's 3.
Big job, huh? We need more minerals. Out of supply.
Want to get my
already.
barracks down ASAP.
more minerals for that. Yep, huh? In the rear. Go ahead.
Get the scout out.
SCV ready. Yo. What's going on?
That's at 19 SCVs now, which is exactly where we want to be.
Huh?
Saturate that gas.
SCV ready. What's going on? All out of gas. SCV ready. Need more
Reaper,
gas for that.
orbital. Okay, I'm being proxied.
Ah! You scared me. Hey, lay off my SCVs.
Still get the
you
Reaper
jerk.
out.
We need more minerals. Don't got the minerals. Can't. Need more minerals. Our command center's been upgraded. Yeah. Don't got the minerals. The Grim Reaper has arrived. In the rear with the... Fear the Reaper, man. SCV ready.
Get him back up here.
Go ahead. What? What's it
Yeah, that's it. That's a GG. You just hold your ram, apparently, and let him build 3 racks in the middle of bloody nowhere. Okay, cool. I'll take it. If he'd have fought that on, I don't know if I'd have won. What's it put me in there? What league is that? I can't actually tell. Plat 3. Okay, I guess that's probably kind of right where I was before I stopped filming this stuff. I did say at least 2 games, but I'm going to do at least 1 more. How was that for the first game back? I think that was reasonable. Scouted, and I reacted to the scout. You know, what more could you guys want? So have you also, if you're into StarCraft, have you seen that Archon Studios have announced the StarCraft 2 license? Tabletop miniatures game. Very, very excited about that. Another TBT. More shenanigans. This is not a Reaper map. I remember that much. Good luck, have fun.
SCV ready. We need more minerals.
Yes.
Can't. Need more
It's the right
minerals
place.
for that.
2,
SCV ready.
3. There we go.
Job, huh? Go ahead. Gotta build more supply depots. Don't got the minerals. We need more minerals. What's going? Don't got the minerals. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. We... Oh, they're after the SCVs.
Okay, his scouts come in. He's going to be a nuisance with it, I can already tell.
SCV ready. Bad news. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready. Yep. Sure thing.
That's the same thing.
Will do. Can't. Need more minerals for that. Uh-huh. We need more minerals. Don't got the minerals. Go ahead. Our command center's been upgraded.
Yeah, that's fine. He is expanded.
Need more minerals for that. Hey! Don't got the minerals. SCVs, you jerk!
Okay.
Out of supply already? Ah! You scared me! What's it worth? Yes, indeed. Done. Oh, that's all? Let's do this. Who wants some? Certainly. On the way. All right.
They can't actually get up there.
Can't handle. SCV ready. Go. SCV ready. Can't. Need more minerals for that. Add-ons good to go. Our command center. SCV ready. This better be good. We need more minerals. SCV ready. Don't got the minerals. We could use some help here. Done. All right. SCV ready. Armed and ready. Can't. Need more minerals for that. We need more SCV. All out of energy. Nope. Can't build there. Ready to roll out. SCV ready. Got it. You want a piece of me, boy? Don't got the minerals.
Ready for dust off.
We need more add-ons. Good to go. SCV ready. Out of supply already?
Yeah, I've cocked up on the old supply.
You gonna give me?
Ready for pickup.
Gotta build more supply depots. Go ahead. Can't. Need more minerals for that. Don't got the minerals. We need more minerals. Don't got the minerals. Not enough energy. What?
Talk to me.
Not without more supply, we're not. Out of supply already? Who wants some? We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Acknowledged. Understood.
SCV ready. We could use some help here. Can't. Need more minerals for that. Ready to plunder. And ready. Oh yeah. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Take the medevac at least.
ETA, what?
Go, go, go! Go ahead. We need more minerals. SCV ready. Who wants some? What's going on? We hear you. SCV ready. Nothing. Don't got the minerals. Can't. Need more minerals for that. We need more minerals.
For some reason the chat is bugging for me on Opera, so I'll start Chrome just for the chat. Okay, cool.
Don't got the minerals. We need more minerals. Looks like that research is done. You want a SCV ready. Can't. Need more minerals. Armed and ready. Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
Okay, he's got a bunker.
Death from above. Oh yeah, baby. On the way. Who wants some? SCV ready. Let's do this. Fueled up, ready to go. Don't got the minerals. We need more minerals. Can't. Need more minerals for that. You're the boss. SCV. Don't got the minerals. We need more minerals. Can't. Need more
Should I just be going and killing it? Is that what I should be doing right now?
Not without more supply, we're not. Mineral cluster depleted. Don't got the minerals. You gonna give me ready to blunder?
Ready to roll out.
I'm listening. Agree. Out of supply. We need more minerals. Research complete. Not without more supply, we're not. Death from above. Reaper man. Gotta build more supply
He's got
depots.
tanks.
Out of supply already? We gotta build more supply depots. Huh? Ready to blunder. There. Yep. Don't got the minerals. Can't. Need more minerals for that. SCV ready.
We'll have a bit of that.
SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. Depleted that mineral cluster. SCV ready.
I'm in deep.
Ready to blunder. Fight or flight. Yeah, right. Can't hold them alone. This better be. That mineral cluster's mined out. SCV ready.
What a terrible hold that was.
Need something liberated?
Got to even the field a bit there.
We're returning fire. We read you.
Ready for dust off.
Ready to roll out.
SCV ready. Go, go, go! Gangway coming through. Ah! You scared me! Go ahead. I'm going. Yeah. What's going on? Want a piece of me, boy? We could use some help here. This better be good. Upgrade complete. Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? Sure thing.
Speak up. Give us something.
Ready to
Up, ready to go.
Gangway. VTOL engaged. Rather, this better be. That mineral cluster's mined out. Who wants some? Go, go, go! You gonna give me orders?
On 2 bases.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Ready to roll out.
Gangway coming through.
I heard
Our
that.
command center's been upgraded. SCV ready. Been waiting on.
Now what?
You want a piece of me, boy? Gangway coming through.
Can do.
Where's the emergency?
This better be good.
Ready for dust off. Taking out, dropping off.
Gangway coming through. Who wants some? You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go!
Ready for dust off.
Got it. Armed and ready.
Up, ready to go.
Go, go, go! Gangway coming through. Depleted that mineral cluster. Show me who wants some. We could use some help here. Ready to blunder.
Gotta shoot that. Shoot the mule. Please shoot the mule. Okay, lovely.
Gangway, coming through. 10-4. Armed and ready. Been waiting.
Now what?
Go, go, go! SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Want a piece of me, boy?
Here's your stuff.
This better be good. Who wants some?
I'll give it back. Give us your best shot. Ready to roll out.
Yeah, okay, I'll just move out the way.
SCV
Won't
ready.
siege down.
Gangway, coming through.
It's okay.
Ready to plunder. Armed and ready. I'm on. SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy?
That's okay, I think I've done a pretty significant amount of damage there.
What's going on? Bandit, SCV ready. This better be good.
Ready to roll out.
Big job, huh? Mineral cluster depleted. Gangway, coming through. Ready to plunder. Armed and ready. Who wants some? Depleted that you want a piece of me, boy? Mineral cluster depleted. Who wants some? That mineral cluster's mined out.
Fueled up, ready to go.
This better be good. Mineral cluster ready to plunder. Go, go, go! Gangway. You want a piece of me? Depleted that mineral. We could use some help here. Go, go, go! We could use some help here. Armed and
Ready to roll.
that mineral cluster's mined out. Ready to plunder. You want a piece? Vespine Guys is tapped out. Certainly. SCV ready. Can't wait. Gangway, coming through. This better be good. We could use some help. Oh, they're after the SCVs. Been waiting. Can't hold them alone. Got it. Our base is under attack. Gangway.
Fueled up, ready.
Who wants some? We can use some help. This better be good. Depleted that mineral cluster. Been waiting on you. Who wants some? Gangway. Hey! Lay off my SCVs, you jerk!
I do the one siege tank.
You want a piece of me, boy? Can't hold them alone. Ready?
Fueled up, ready to go.
Go, go, go! This better be good.
Lay it on me.
Gangway, coming through. Yes, sir. Been waiting. Oh, they're after the SCVs. Armed and
I think I balls this.
you gonna give me orders? Ready to plunder. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready to roll out.
Can't hold them alone. In the rear. This better be good. Gangway, coming through. Got it. SCV ready. Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Ready to roll out.
Who wants some? Guys are exhausted. SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Get the economy going again.
Big job, huh? Who wants some? SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready.
action.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Just on the one base,
Not enough
can't be.
energy. SCV ready. SCV ready.
You gonna give me orders? By the numbers, boys. Been waiting
Ready.
on you.
That mineral cluster's
SCV
lined
ready.
up. SCV ready.
Go ahead.
Add-on complete. Depleted that mineral cluster.
Liberation is at hand.
Mineral cluster.
He's got
complete.
nothing.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That mineral cluster's mined out.
Fueled up.
Armed
Yep, there we go. This guy's definitely going to die. That's fine.
by the numbers, boys. Go, go, go!
What's going on? I'm going. In the rear.
Who wants some?
Sure thing.
Reporting for action.
I feel ya.
Attention!
Our command center's been upgraded.
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Initiating. Easy.
Speak up.
You gonna give me orders?
Absolutely.
Can't do that.
Get rid of that
We're at
bunker.
maximum supply. Good one.
Liberate.
We can use some help here.
Ah, Commander.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Want some?
Moving into position.
Okay, time for a base trade.
Stations.
We could use some
Our
help.
base is under attack.
Go to the tanks. Siege them up.
Our base is under attack. Hey, lay off my SCVs, you jerk.
Gangway.
That's cool.
Upgrade complete.
Need something.
Who wants some?
Upgrade complete.
By the numbers, boys.
That was a GG. I knew he had a second base somewhere. Didn't even think about going down there. But woo! What a game. Held my own though. That was fun. What did I tell you? I'd stop talking as soon as I started playing. Ridiculous. Oh. Well, that was fun. Kind of want to watch that one back. GG. That was a GG. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's watch it solo. I'm going to turn the face cam off because I'm going to be wrapping the stream up. This is actually a replay with Mike, actually. I obviously didn't scroll back far enough into my replay list to get the game I just played. I guarantee this was the one where Mike played Protoss. He just absolutely ate me. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let's go to the top of the list. Watch the one we just played with Ice Frog. There's a lot of back and forth in that one. Hang on, what was the zoom out thing? It was Control or Shift. No, that's W. I want that. How do you do the thing to zoom out again? Alt space, Shift space, Control space, Control Z. Oh, that's it. Or is it Shift Z? Shift Z is even further. Okay. Right, let's put it on to an interesting speed. Feel like my build order was pretty tight. Even though I was 1 SCV down because of the harassment. I knew that SCV was going to come and be a pain, so I just sacrificed the mineral time plus the 50 minerals of an SCV just to chase him around and make sure he wasn't a pain in the ass. Notice he's getting his expansion down. He's going to a full base. I'm going to the back base, which is probably easier to defend. Factory was a bit late for me. You know, he's half a factory ahead. Do get my Reaper to cause some delay, though. He takes out that second, or delays it, I should say. Which was a nice move. That does mean I get my second down a lot sooner. He's building SCVs from his. I'm just smashing an orbital. First things first. Hellions going out for some scouting. He's got a bunker. Our scouts do not meet. I have the Reaper, he has the Hellion. He does see my drop coming in. I think he assumes that that's everything I had. He does manage to save his tank. Don't think I got many workers there. 2-to-1 workers, but he's killed 9 units. If we look at losses, it's pretty even Stevens. 2 Vikings chilling on the outer edge of my base. I'm currently mining from a third, but I have not built the third. I'm oversaturated on the second. Very quickly. There goes the third. Got my scout over here now. He was doing some probing over here. So we're both on 3 bases. I've got my tanks deployed. I know that there's a drop coming. Because he's just scanned my base to see what's there. And do you know what? I let that drop happen. I don't rush back. Tell a lie, I do rush back. There you go. There's me rushing back. Clearing everything up. Still oversaturated. In terms of workers lost, it is now 9-4 worker kills. We meet in the middle here. We engage. He takes out a couple of my tanks. 3 tanks down. I take out the bulk of his infantry. He pulls back. I'm healing up. I've got 1 tank. I can get in range of his bunker. Take out that tank. And I think from here I just managed to peep him in 2 bases. Which was pretty disgusting. Don't manage to take down that base, or do I? Does he repair it? I can't tell. He does get it repaired. I get a couple of drops into his main. It's not enough. This is me chasing around his tanks and libs. I end up taking out his libs, but his tank clears the way, and we reposition. If we have a look at losses, I have lost 2,500 more minerals than my opponent at the moment, but I've used that time to expand to a 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm going to lose the 4th. Sorry, a 4th, 5th, and 6th, I should say. He goes in for a push now. And I just moved my units out just in time to give him free reign to completely decimate this 1 orbital. And he's going to really skyrocket up the worker kill count here as we're pushing each other. I'm going to go down here, clear out this base. I've now cleared out this base once again. He's attempting to repair this orbital. But he's on 3 bases. I'm guessing one of which is mined out completely. The other is not far behind and oversaturated. Production building wise, you know, he's got 2 NG bays, I got 1. But we're looking at 4 to 5 barracks, 1 to 2 factories, and a starport each, you know. So he did have more production than me, but just didn't have the money. I noticed this 3rd going down here, with my scouts going out. So I was able to push quite aggressively. I noticed his stuff going up to my base, that's fine. Hoping that he's going to bump into my planetary fortresses. Liberator gets a decent amount of kills there. He bumps from one planetary to the other. I get the repair, send it onto the tanks, and he realizes it's goodnight Vienna as soon as I take down this only tank defending. And that is game. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. I ended on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases.
You ain't from around here.
Thank you very much, Shivan FF, for the subscribe. I appreciate that. But yeah, not a bad game at all. Not a bad game at all. I definitely could have built a lot more production structures. I could have absolutely overwhelmed him a lot sooner. 21 minutes is not a great time. But, you know, here's what it is. If we look at worker kills, 47 to 33. He killed 47 of my workers. I ended on 84 workers, though. He ended on 21. So there's the difference. You know, worker production was really, really good. If we have a look at, not units, where's upgrades? It's G, isn't it? That's how rusty I am. Yeah, he was on 3-1. I was on 2-1-1. So, yeah, it's one of those. Loads of things were rusty, and he gave me the GG as soon as I scanned this base. Because he realised that I knew where it was. Even though he's going to have a planetary, he realised that I knew where it was. So, and the bulk of his, 20-odd workers remaining are here. A few of them are down here. So, yeah, pretty fun game that. But look, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's stream. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me massively. It's been really, really cool. Thanks for chilling with me and playing Diablo. And generally talking shop with me. That's really cool. I've enjoyed it. I will be back for more. I'll start filming more content for shop on the channel so that you guys can enjoy more of that. And yeah, just thank you for understanding that I've been busy with work and that kind of comes first. You know, feeding the family and keeping the lights on and the mortgage paid is the priority. So thank you very much for understanding that. Yeah, I don't really know how to wrap these things up anymore, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next live stream or on the next video. So take it easy. Bye bye.